That's what being green's all about. Lost Galaxy is trusting in the universe. So, I want to share with you guys it's just off a wicked old record. I want to share with you guys Lord Zedd song that I had made and um, put together. So, I'm gonna let this fade out because the last fall, I really don't use the internet that much at all. And there was a time last fall where I just heard fall 2019. Where I heard that Lord Zedd, Robert Axelrod, voice actor Lord Zedd Finster, a whole bunch of other things have passed away. Now, Lord Zedd was one of the coolest cast members I had ever met from Mighty Morphin. Um, Hold on, just a sec. Oh, I can pause it. Unpause. Did that work? I wicked hope it did. That would make Morph time a lot easier. But yeah. So Lord Zedd was one of the coolest actors I had ever met in my time as a fan of like going to Comic Cons and everything. Cause it's like when I met him, he was old. He was old, and he was spared by Corona, having just of natural causes, whatever it was. So when I looked back at the record, because what the real estate was so cool was like, not only was he real chill, down to earth when you talked to him, like Rhode Island Comic Con, a whole bunch of places. That's where I saw him most of the time at Rhode Island Comic Con, back when I used to do cons. And not much of a conner anymore, but Connor. 'Cause that's a real name. But yeah. So Lord Zedd, he was so cool, down to earth. But at some point he reached out to me and requested to friend me on Facebook. Like that was the coolest thing. Like what it's like it's just like it's just a real. It's like, whoa, Lord Zedd wants to be my friend now, of course, agreeing with evil, trying to get the junior, all that stuff, but all that aside, that's showbiz, like real deal, like the actor requested to be my friend, that's wicked cool. That's wicked cool. And so I don't know if I should morph for this reading. I think I should. I'm just gonna I wrote a song and I've been working on it for a while, and I just want to share it. Hold on, it's morphing time for a second. All right, so this is what I got for you guys, and it's I luckily I took a lot of notes. Like when the idea comes to me, it's that's the idea, right? Full on download it, and it's like you gotta put that bucket under the water, or else you will not catch this entire thunderstorm, this rainstorm, and you can't with the bucket anyways. But you don't want to be an empty bucket, you know what I mean? And like JDF was saying, like, well, I can get into that stuff later about like like don't poke holes in a cup. How do you get a new cup? It's a wicked easy formula, part of karate homework when it becomes Easter time. Anyways, no, it's that's going back to 2016. But so what happened was I started taking these notes, and luckily, so I'm gonna do a full-on track. But I just wanna, while I have a minute, show you guys. Pardon me. Um, show you guys. Oh, but like your nose never gets itchy. I didn't pick. I didn't scratch. It was just like, oh, you know, itchy flesh. Guys, speaking of flesh, Lord Zedd didn't have flesh. See how I segued back to topic? This is what I wanted to show you guys. This is my working version for it right now. These are the lyrics. Life is lost, but I don't like the cost. Be born into earth, but for what it's worth, it's like signing a contract. Have fun, but when you're done, in the curtains called, the people who who've loved you the most will ball their eyes. The onlookers might take a moment to realize that in time, all life passes us by. We can go or we can stay, but in the end, it's all the same. Some decades are accomplishments written upon a grave. Do you spend all those years like a slave to the cycle, school, work, retire, or do we make light of the trifles, like anti-freedoms with rifles, finding a calling, a voice? Freedom is our choice. Rebel, and then rejoice. This man had a voice. We heard so many for years, so skilled and talented, the most mighty Morphin feared. For real, someone tends to brought Rita back to show he's a softie, but in that moon castle so lofty. But a voice like that, don't have that every day, and a heart like that, whom to the fans he'd always say and speak his mind, engage them all the time. Find us on Facebook, a warm soul fate just took. Do I sit back, shed a tear? I can reminisce the year I met him at Comic-Con, because now this man is gone. Gotta commend a life led unlike the others. Fan outreach now and then, that colleagues loved him like a brother. Some people pretend like they've done their best until death, but I feel this man actually did his. Look at his presence. He knew how to live, and now the angels get a present. Thank you for what you'd give to the legacy since we were all little kids. You gave all of your heart, mind, and body too. Looking back, I don't see a thing you didn't do for us, the fans, and I remember meeting you, a gentle spirit, down to earth, personable. Oh shoot, I didn't finish it. But at least is what I have now. I'll do another take, and because what I really loved, if anyone of you guys have seen, I know it's a lot to go through, and it's just acapellic and brainstorming stuff. I just want to show other side to creativity. But if anyone has ever seen the seen all that stuff of the hip hop keto tape that I'm working on, throwback '93 hip hop tape. It's when I had the lyrics and then just working in the studio in my zone. That was Command Center sound too. So like pop quiz. If anyone can help me remember, when was the Green Ranger there and they lost the Command Center? Just help me remember that. Comment please. It's a lot of shows to go through. I can't remember either. When you're adults, see what I was saying, school, work, retire. When you're in work zone, you don't have time to watch Power Rangers, and it's not fun. It's not cool. But like when you're in school zone or retire zone, you have that extra time. So someone can help me remember if it was a thing in the comments. But what I'm gonna do, like hip hop keto style, with that mixtape, and just next time I do another take, I'm gonna let it all just flow out of me when I'm in the spirit in my zone, and it's morphin' time. I condone gold power. Speaking of which, did you guys see that thing? I'm gonna put if I can make a pop-up button to press here. Did you guys see the thing that had all these of my classic action figures? Funny story behind it, and I explained that in somewhere else. Hasta no pasta.